currently on Kickstarter and funded at over 200%, designed by Karen Noblaw. And it's a game about eating and cooking and working out and trying to stick to your diet.
Yeah, and somebody pointed out in the comments that Karen's last name, Nobla, actually
means garlic. Yeah, in German, which I strongly approve of that message. I'm a big fan of garlic. We're not going to go into a full explanation of how to in German, which I strongly approve of that message. I'm a big fan of garlic. On our Kickstarter page, in our previous game that we played, we each used the standard diet, so we're all playing with the exact same player board with a body in common for all these. But today we're going to be playing with the individual specific diets. I will be playing with paleo, so I'm going to be focusing heavily on meats and vegetables, and of course water because you must hydrate. AJ will be playing with the
junk food diet. I live this every day.
There we go.
I have a small advantage.
Yes, we put the 20-something on the no cook, just shove the pizza and cheese right in the body. And then Buyer down here will be playing as the vegetarian. So somebody's going to be living the clean life. Just a quick overview. Consumption is played over 6 rounds. We will each be taking 4 turns and using worker placement mechanics. So we have 4 action markers. The various actions that we'll be able to take, we have some on our boards. We can take recipes and cook using food tokens from our kitchen and adding them to the recipes. We can take activities and work out. We can take a couple of them that are available and add them over here. And then when we work out, we transfer food tokens from our body directly to those activities. So we're working the food through our body and out, trying to meet the specific goals of the various food group areas for our diet, our specific one. If we need to desperately get a food token out of our kitchen into our body, we can snack. And on the main board, we have the option to go grocery shopping. We will roll the craving dice, so we may or may not be able to get exactly what we want, because when you shop hungry, sometimes you come home with the chips and cookies. We will also have the opportunity to visit one of the 2 available farmers markets each round. We can go to that twice per player. We can go to the same one or a different one with each visit. And they differ each round, so sometimes the food tokens from there go directly into your body and other times into your kitchen. The last option on the board is that we can choose to dine out at either the Chinese buffet or pizza to go. That will add the tokens directly to our body, which can be good, particularly if you're the junk food junkie.
I don't have time for this cooking.
That's right, that's right. At your own risk, you'll need to get a few recipes. Or if you choose to the pizza to go strategy, which did not work out so well for me last time, once everyone has taken their final action, you will actually take your token from there and take 1 more action. That is how each round plays out. We're going to do that 6 times, and at the end of the game, the player with the most points wins. So.
But question for you, Ham. What is the exact difference in our diets? What makes paleo so different from junk food?
Well, I am much more interested in having meats and vegetables in my body at the end of the game. How
does that translate into game things like points?
So, at the end of the game, you will score based on the position of the furthest food token on each of your. Maybe we'll see a little better on yours from all the way over there.
If you want to show it off on the board.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, we'll do the overhead view right here.
He's the smart one.
Put it over the activities. You're right in the glare.
Over the activities.
There you go.
Okay, so in those you can see that you have red, yellow, and green zones. If you wind up in one of the green zones with your furthest token, it'll score you 5 points at the end of the game. The yellow are worth 1 or 0, somewhat depending on the diet, and the red have ever-increasing penalties based on how far you are into that zone. Now, some of these you will want to wind up with none of that stuff in your body, and if that's the case, you'll be rewarded with a certain amount of VP up here. So as paleo, I do not want any dairy in my body, and if I manage to do that by the end of the game, it's worth 5 points to me. No, get that out of there. Get that out of there. So that's kind of what I'm looking at here. My goal is to have a lot of meat, vegetables, some nuts and seeds, fats and oils, and particularly lots of water. The junk food junkie, on the other hand, they're actually a fan of the meat as well.
Very high. But if I go too far, I really go into the what is that, cardiac arrest?
Well, you start to become at risk for some heart issues. They're
Yes.
not specifically game mechanic related, but they are just to show that if you push something too far, you're at risk potentially.
This game is a big
just a
balancing
reminder,
act.
Yeah.
the chubby Meeple says that the extra action strategy doesn't work.
Yeah, well, he's the one that's sick today. And just so Mark knows, AJ was taking on the role of Mark right before the stream kicked off, so he's got his dad joke chops at full effect.
Somebody's got to represent.
And then Bayer, playing as vegetarian, does not want any meat in his body, seafood or poultry. He's happy to have fruits and vegetables, grains and nuts, and of course, like all of us, he must see to it that he has sufficient water. So, with that, we're ready to get this game going. AJ, if you'll stock the Chinese buffet and pizza to go. So start with that. If you draw any alcohol, that's for the pizza one, right?
Go on and draw.
Or is that the, yeah.
That's the pizza one.
A few more.
So these are fine.
2, 3, 4,
Here.
2, 3. No alcohol so far. I'm gonna roll.
Yeah, well, that's only an issue for the pizza, but
Oh, never mind,
or
never
the
mind.
pizza to go, yeah.
All right.
So that's a fish, fruit, oily, vegetable.
This is an awful pizza.
That's a pineapple pizza.
Oh, there's your
There's our
alcohol. You're
alcohol.
gonna need it to wash that pizza down.
Oh,
Barbecue
yes.
chicken with shrimp.
Settle down, Bayer. All right,
Somebody just
and
put some ice cubes or something on the pizza. I don't know why there's water.
If at any point you have any questions about it as we're going along, Chris will be monitoring the chat, and of course at the end we'll be happy to answer any further questions you have. Beforehand, it was determined that I'd go first, so here we go. Let's see what to do here. Oh, first thing we have to do is select our assistant for the round. So I believe I
Who's
will.
first?
I am.
Okay.
We wanted to let him go last because it's been a while since he
Well, the
played.
first player is whoever's name is closest
Yeah.
associated
I'll
with
take the
food.
personal shopper. Oh, actually, I don't get to choose. It's
AJ goes first.
yeah, you get to choose first, AJ. It's in
That's
opposite
right.
direction.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the restaurateur.
All right, Bayer.
And each game does come with a wonderful little help card to help
Yeah,
you look at
that
all these
personal
people.
Oh,
and your turn in
hate
advance.
draft.
It's not hate
Maybe
if I'm gonna use it.
maybe that's just what I wanted him to do. No, that's not what I wanted him to do. All right. Well, with that in mind, what have we got over there? Kinda like that. I will take. The kitchen. I'll take the executive chef. Okay. All right. So, first things first, I will go to the farmer's market. Oh, we put it on there for me. And I'll take the 2 vegetables and 1 dairy, put it into my kitchen. Get those wholesome vegetables.
And these don't go directly in your body?
Well, those do not.
Okay.
The ones from the other one there, they do. So you have to check the card each time. All right.
AJ,
Bob?
can you replace the vegetable that you drew from the bag on the pizza to go with a fat? That's always a fat.
Oh, right. I didn't correct.
Or
you.
whatever the last token you drew was.
The last token was that chicken.
So pull that out, and there should be a fat there instead.
Yep, there was always supposed to be one.
Thank you,
there.
Karen.
Okay. All right, Bar.
That's me. I'm a vegetarian today.
Yeah.
That's not ideal. I'll go to the buffet and I'll take that top row.
Way to personal shop.
I have 3 more actions. Gotta get this water going now.
Right now.
Alright. I believe that means it's my turn, and I will also go to the buffet.
Well, of course you will.
And when I dine out, I have this super special ability that I can substitute one food token you would take with any food token from the supply. So I'm going to get rid of this nut. And it goes back to the supply, correct? Not back to the bag?
I'm sorry. Yes. No
Okay.
exchange. Once it's out of the bag, it stays out.
Yes. So all of these are going to go straight into my body. Alright, I believe that is
All
what
right.
you have.
I will take recipes and cook. So I'm going to go ahead and take the vegetables with nuts and chevre. Put this over here. What else do we like? We like the cheeseburger deluxe. That's right. And that sounds like something that your guy would want. And we will take the fish tacos. Alright, now we refill these.
Who's the fast food junkie here?
I'm just,
Oh, here we go.
I'm just playing my game.
The vegetarian getting in there on the pizza.
Look at that.
early.
There's water and there's 2 vegetables in there. Obviously, I'm going to take
Pure
it.
win. Pure win. Right?
That's pure card advantage.
Just like a trash apple.
Yes.
Alright.
Free food is the best food.
I too want to grab some recipes. So I just go here, and I can
Oh.
take this top one, correct?
I'm actually gonna backtrack a little.
Oh.
I did take that cook action, so obviously I would do that. It's a little cheaty, but
Yeah.
nobody's watching, right?
Karen's watching. And
Sorry, Karen.
Mark is flooding the chat with dad jokes.
Oh, now he's not the only one who's sick.
Alright, I'm going to take this one. Alright, and there is my 2 recipes.
Okay. Well, I can't believe it went this far with a personal shopper out there, but I'm going to go ahead and go grocery shopping. So I roll the cravings dice. Let's see what we're interested in. We've got a 4 red and a 5 blue. Well, how will I spend my $6? So I will. I'll go ahead and take a water.
I hurt my neck last time I was looking at chat.
I will. Can I get any fish? I can. Well, I cannot directly get it, but I will definitely need those. So I'll take 2 vegetables right here. Then can't get any fats and oils. Can't get any fish. Grains? No grains. Could get dairy. I think
Come on, sugar's great for you.
I do need a nut over here. So like that. We'll take a dairy and might as well get one more vegetable. I think I'm going to be needing some of those. There's my $6 spent. Add that directly to my kitchen. Alright, buyer.
Alright, I'm gonna go shop. Have those dice, please.
Alright, he got a red 2 and a blue 3. I don't think that's what he was looking for.
Any of that.
I snatched up out of those vegetables.
I'll spend $6 on 2 waters.
Okay.
Can't spend it.
Oh, you've already got them, huh?
Must be some of those fancy artisan waters. Alright. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna get some coffee. Is that what that is? What is that?
It's green tea with honey.
Ooh, that's delicious.
2 waters and a sugar directly into your body.
Directly. Just get in there.
Just fast track it right into your gullet.
No time to think about what I'm consuming. Alright, ham.
So, it's gonna be recipes and cooking time. So, went ahead and got one of those. So we'll take the boneless or beanless buffalo chili. And well, who doesn't like a little shaved ice?
Now, where did you find a buffalo to make this chili?
New
New
York,
Ooh.
obviously. And I'll take the beef stew, because who doesn't want some beef stew? Alright, then we'll just can we complete that? We can complete that, so we'll put a water.
Oh,
The
sorry, I
nuts.
should have taken an extra food token when I did, because I have a
Oh,
personal
right,
shopper,
right.
which I'll just take a third water. That's fine.
And now with that one though, you do put the shopping marker out here, so do you have a preference?
I mean, I would have taken them all, because I paid $3.
Well, the others.
I paid $3 to take
yeah.
one from anywhere, and $3 to take one
Oh,
from anywhere.
correct. I see
And
what
then I
you're saying.
personal
Yes.
shopped the other one.
Yeah. So all of the water is covered. And then we'll get this deal started right here. So I complete the vegetables with nuts and chèvre. And score 4 points. See, I'm not even playing around this time. I'm getting on board early.
Very nice.
Add these goodies directly into the body. And buyer,
Are you done?
I am done.
Has fizzy water come up yet?
Oh, no, I don't know. I took the shaved ice.
One action left. Farmer's market seems like a good choice. Yeah, I'm gonna do activities. Take. It's 2, right?
Yep, 2 of the 3.
I will take fencing and soccer.
Okay. Fill these off the top. Oh, there's the swimming.
I'll move some things over here.
So, can I go back and get some more green tea?
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can go there up to 2 times.
Yes,
Alright.
and you can take any combination of the 2 places when you go.
And does that count as dining out?
No.
Okay.
Dining out is the buffet or the pizza.
Cool. Alright, look at all that water.
Yeah, wow, you're practically done. You
I
should just
know.
stop.
Stop right here.
Okay, so now it's time for Pizza Guy to take another action.
Yeah. I'll do recipes. That action. Take this. Yeah,
Is that a pina colada?
it is.
Is your activity going to be a walk in the rain?
Yes. How many points do I need to not lose? 12?
Yep, that's the minimum.
To not lose.
That's right. To avoid in-game penalties, you want to make sure you achieve at least
Alright.
12 points of completed recipes. Otherwise, you will lose 15 points. So
This is fine. So I took a pina colada, some butter pecan ice cream, and some chicken noodle soup.
sounds delightful.
It is. Alright. And that is,
The end of the round.
I guess, it for me. I can throw some water on these.
Oh.
Bloop.
All right.
Son of a-
That's the
You
sound of
cooking?
water.
So go
Yes.
ahead and
This is how
place
many
those
point
on the
water.
bottom and refill. We'll advance the round. First player moves clockwise. We reset the farmer's market spaces to the ones matching the current round, which is 2. Oops.
Some of these are going the other way.
Oh, well.
We'll just deal with it as they come.
All right, here's your action tokens back.
Thank you. And Byron's our first player?
That is correct.
Yeah.
We got to reset these, AJ.
Oop.
Start with the fats. And then
Yeah.
fill the rest.
It's right there.
And the fat is supposed to come out of this bag?
No,
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 it
it comes from the supply.
I already did it.
Is there supposed to be 2? Oh no, the last one was random, that's why.
Already. Ooh.
China buffet. It's got your pina coladas
It's
and
got,
margarita.
It's got my entire game's worth of alcohol in it.
Yeah, paleo over here doesn't mind a tasty beverage or two.
So I just have one piece of chicken and then 3 drinks. That's my kind of buffet.
Yeah, it's a piece of meat and 3 beverages.
Alright, one last one. Alright.
Okay, so now it's time to
That
select
doesn't
our
hurt me at all.
personal assistants for
Those
the.
are my body, not to my.
Yes, we do clear these. Time to select our personal assistants. So it begins with me. I'm gonna return the executive chef and pick the personal shopper.
Oh, here.
Okay, put it face down in front of me. AJ.
Alright. I'm going to return the restaurateur and grab the life coach if somebody can hand me that.
There you go.
Alright. I want to gamble across the table. I like it.
Executive chef.
All right. Ready to go. You're up first, Byron.
Yeah. I'm gonna shop.
Boo. A red 5.
3. I want the alcohol.
Fitness coach is bowling.
I want the 2 sugars from the 5 column. I would like the vegetable and the fat, so we'll just go straight across there. And let's do the nut from the 5 column as well.
Okay.
And that'll be my 6.
All right. AJ.
Let's go to the buffet. I can burn off 1 piece of this alcohol and be fantastic.
Did anybody have food in their kitchen at the end of the round?
Oh yes, it all advances 1 space to the right. Thank you, Byron.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I'm gonna go shopping. 1 and 2. Not my favorites, but we will take both poultry. Is that true? That is not true. Yeah, we'll take our chances. We'll take both poultry. 1 alcohol. 1 meat. 2 fats. And use the personal shopper to take a water. Okay. Fire.
I'm gonna go ahead and cook. I have the executive chef, so I can ignore requirements on 1 thing. First things first, we'll go 1, 2, and complete pina colada.
How many points?
3.
3 points for yellow.
And then I have 1 more token I can place, and I'm going to place the this vegetable over this chicken with the executive chef's ability.
Okay. Really know how to cover up the lack of meat there.
It's basically tofu.
Yeah.
Alright, that's it for. Is there anything worth taking? Oh, yeah, I'll take this.
Okay.
Not that. That's boring. I'll take this. This seems like a vegetarian thing.
Alright. Reset the recipe book. AJ.
Pizza to go.
Man, I had my eye on it. There was a lot of yummy paleo stuff in there.
And all those delicious fats and oils.
Alright, well, in that case, recipes and cook. We need this guy.
No, I just used the executive chef once to replace a poultry with a vegetable instead.
And let's see. Pretty good shape there. Maybe we'll do that. Yeah, we need a little seafood in our recipes. Alright, so we've got a lot of recipes going.
Jesus.
Going big. Alright, so now time to cook. We'll get these two poultry over here. And add a meat here. Okay.
Done?
Yep. Restock this.
I'm gonna activities. I would like jazzercise. and
Yeah, did you hear that,
cycling,
Karen?
please.
Guess who's gonna jazzercise?
Jazzercise. I have fats to work with, so let's do 1, 2, 3.
Am I allowed to look at the points on the bottom?
Yes.
They will be printed.
And, yeah,
in the-
we've since updated
Yes,
the points
please.
on both sides.
Please keep in mind, everyone, that this is in fact a prototype, as always. So everything you see here could be modified a little, but this is very close to final. Did you go, AJ?
Nope, not yet.
No?
I will go on ahead, take mountain biking and ice hockey, and let's go on ahead and knock mountain biking out of the way. That moves down my completed ones, if not mistaken, and these go back to the supply. Done. And how many points is that for me? That is 2. And butter.
Alright, I'm gonna shop. It's a 2 and a 6. I like that 6. So, let's see. We need 2 fish. So we'll take the water and the 2 fish. Then, how do we feel about that? Not so good, but we could use grain. Maybe we'll just take another water. Yeah, I'll spend 3 to take a water. And then I'll use my personal shopper ability to take another water. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Buyer? Or are you done?
I got one
You
action.
got one?
And then AJ.
Oh, yeah, I guess I'll have one after that too.
Let's see what's in here. Let me just cook here. Yeah, I'm just gonna cook. I'm not gonna take recipes. I'm just gonna use what's here. So we'll go water, that fat there, and then this here. Yeah, and then that'll be it for me. AJ?
And go exercise again. Somebody's got to go play hacky sack. And we're just going to take this running stairs. Let's go ahead and complete the hacky sack. 1, and there's some water on ice hockey, as well as a fat to make my 3 items, or inner foods that were consumed.
Okay, go ahead and put these back on here. See, that's pretty good for me. What's it called? The farmer's market is pretty nice. Obviously, I do have a ton of recipes I need to start cooking. I do have the personal shopper, but I'm not sure there's anything there I want to buy too much. I could use the grains for some of these recipes. So I need about 3 grains. I'll be using this to protect me from stuff going into my trash. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still need more vegetables, so I'm going to shop again with my personal shopper.
3 shops in a row.
Well, take advantage of the hired help while I've got them, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any actions left?
That was my last action. I went last, remember? This allows me to prevent this
Oh, okay.
stuff. Thanks
So
for
that's-
thanks for looking out for me, though, Bar. Good.
I just thought you were
So
testing
dude.
another experimental strat.
No, not this time. This time we're gonna go for it. All right. So 1, 2. How many fish do I need? I have 2 fish. There's 2 there, so I don't really need that. So then I guess I'll just spend 3 and take a grain. I'll use my personal shopper. Well, I guess I'm last, so there's no need. Well, no, because somebody went to Pizza to Go. I'll use my personal shopper to get meat. Take a meat. And unfortunately I have to waste $1, but that's okay. Alright. AJ, pizza eater.
Alright, and sorry, the pizza thing at the end of the round.
You get to
You
place
get
that
to
and do the
yeah,
action.
take another action with that piece.
Alright. Let's go on ahead. You've pretty much shopped this entire
That is
thing.
true.
Yeah, I was gonna try and complete some life coach stuff, like just one recipe.
It
but
looks
no,
like they
you
were
guys ran on the
predicting
market.
3 inches of snow, so there's no bread or milk left.
Well, I'm gonna run over to
Actually,
the
the only
buffet.
thing left is bread and
Be
milk.
true to my diet.
There you go, just get in there.
Yes. Well, I have so many activities I need to complete.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, me too. Cooking
Well, if you
is
ever
my
left the
activity.
kitchen.
Okay, so end of round.
Move everything in your kitchen.
Yeah, I
down
will
one.
prevent. I will flip this recipe, the vegetables with nuts and chevre, to prevent things from moving into my trash at the end of the round. So, buyer doesn't have to worry about me. That keeps me good and safe.
More like I was just hoping to use a bunch of stuff.
Hoping for misery to befall me. I know. All right, clear this. Advance the round marker. Refresh the recipes and activities.
So this goes to aging.
Thank you. Tennis, racquetball, and billiards.
And please refill the restaurants if you'd be so kind.
Alright.
Alrighty, so
And then, AJ, when you're done, you can pick your assistant. I've already selected the fitness coach.
Personal chef, please. Or
Executive chef?
no,
The
sorry,
kitchen
the one that
assistant?
helps
shopper?
you.
This is
Personal
the one that I
shopper.
have.
Thank you.
go ahead and turn that face down.
Thank you.
I will. I believe that's what's going to be. Yeah, kitchen assistant. So I'm got a lot going on in this kitchen. I need assistance.
Help.
Help!
Need somebody.
Did you just drop a musical interlude on us there?
I did.
Well, thank goodness it was you and not me. I don't know about Byers'
No.
magical singing voice over there.
Good, thanks.
No?
Saving it for America's Got Talent.
Oh.
Alright.
All right.
I believe it's me first.
It is you indeed,
Ooh.
sir.
Finally go shopping. Oh, that pizza to go is pretty nice.
Be careful. I've been down that road.
It looks
You'll be able to smell it
delicious.
in your sleep.
Yeah. I love this.
It's a trap.
Have you watched the previous stream?
I have not.
It's like I don't watch Kolossal.
Well, spoiler alert.
Didn't go so well.
Exclusively pizza is not a winning
I am glad that
strategy.
you did that though, because I really wanted to. I'm taking recipes and cooking. Gonna get some fizzy water. There's some hate draft for you.
I really wanted that fizzy one.
Fizzy water, so good.
Okay.
All right, then I get to, because of my kitchen assistant, I can add an additional food token, so we're going to get to work over here. So we have got to clear out this last section of our kitchen. So we'll put a fish on the fish tacos. We will put a fish on the New England chowder. And then meat on the beef stew and meat on the beanless buffalo chili. All right. There you
Sounds
go.
delicious.
Yeah, it is.
What's your favorite recipe in the game so far?
Well, I'm a fan of chili.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
you make some delicious chili.
Thank you, thank you.
It seems like Byer's favorite is the fizzy water.
He loves the fizzy water.
It's just really good, and it's 2 water. I'm gonna work out. I'll place 1 token here. What's available?
We have racquetball, tennis, and billiards.
Give me one of them racket sports. I don't care which one. Racquetball.
All right, there you are.
One of them racket sports. All right, then I'm gonna place that there. It's already been placed. I'm gonna place a sugar here to complete this, triggering my fitness coach to take this water back. So that one's complete, and then I have 1 more. I
How
can,
many points?
2 points.
2 points.
1 more I can put down. I will put. Don't want to complete another one yet. That one right there.
All right, you done?
Yep.
AJ?
Time to go to the store down here. I'm apparently trying to cook already. All right, so we got a 3 up here and a 2 down here. Oh, look at all those delicious fats I can cook with. All right, what is going ahead? I'm going to buy dairy for 1, another dairy for 1. Do I need to cover these up as I'm
Yes,
taking
yes.
Okay. Here we are. 2 dairies. Let's get that fat and that fat. That's $4. And I believe I need one of you. There you are. And when you shop, I may take a food from somebody's kitchen.
And it goes into the same space.
Yes.
That you take it from.
Or I can place 1 shopping marker and take the corresponding food token from the supply. Cool. Let's go ahead and do that. What is outside? Yeah, let's just go ahead and grab some veggies.
All right. You good?
I'm good.
So, let's see, what do we have? I will take activities and work out. I will take tennis. Let's see, we've got the right stuff for that. And a snowball fight. I will add a vegetable, a water, and a wild, that's going to be dairy, to the tennis. Alright.
Is that tennis complete?
Yes,
$6
yes,
to
tennis
spend,
is
right?
complete.
You have $6, yes.
Oh, okay. I only spent 5 because one of those was personal shopper.
Okay.
Do that.
So I did complete tennis for 2 points. Get those out of my body. Alright. Buyer?
I'm gonna get this car right here. Okay.
Alright, pizza boy.
Pizza boy. I'm okay with this.
What you got, pizza boy?
Alright, see if I can get some of those missing ingredients I need. Alright, 6 and a 4. There we are. That is perfect. Look at that. Needed that sugar. Allow me to complete that one. in there too. Putting this stuff in the wrong place though. And somewhere else on there. There's some recipes going on right now.
We
Nice.
have.
So I
With,
was
These are
looking at
Ham's
your
recipes,
giant
just cook-
army
Settle
of
down.
recipes.
I've got my own
Look at
cooking
that.
show over here. We've got chicken and waffles,
These all look like
buffalo
really difficult
chicken
recipes.
wings, lemon squares, junk food junkie, and quinoa salad with sunflower seeds.
Too much salad in it.
Settle down, vegetarian.
I got some meat out of my body.
Ugh, I'm just-
Feeling heavy.
need some jazzercise to work that out. Oh, you've already completed your jazzercise.
Yeah,
You got right to it.
I have priorities.
Where about chicken at? There's my chickens. So 3, 4, 5. Do I have any fats in this one? Nope. I'll just go ahead and grab a water for my 6th one.
How's the chat going? Did Mark ease up on us?
No, he did the same pizza joke he made last time.
Oh,
I
we
need-
can't even tell our best Mark jokes on the air.
Yeah, because he'll just preempt us in chat.
Yeah, just look at the camera and nod. He knows. He knows what jokes.
All right,
Top
back
shelf.
to you guys.
Yeah, exactly. I like how you don't understand what part of we can't do them here. Are you done, AJ?
I am.
Okay, so I'm gonna need to cook. I don't think I need any more recipes for a little while. I'll take these 3 vegetables and we will add there, and then we'll add that dairy over here and be safe from things going in my trash at the end of the round. All right,
I'll work out. I'll take the weight one. Yeah, that.
like calisthenics.
That's the one.
Is that the only one?
What are the other symbols? Sticks and rackets.
Yeah.
I'm good, thanks.
Sticks and rackets. Okay.
And then I will place these 2 seafood in this fencing to complete that.
How many points?
That is 3 points, and I'll gain a water from my fitness coach, and then that'll be it for me.
All right. AJ.
I'm going to go
I
ahead
can
and do
put
some
some
recipes and
extra.
cooking. Come here. Buffalo chicken wings. Oh, full and Travis were here.
Yes. Travis does love his chicken.
Get rid of some of those chickens that were about to expire on me. And my dairy. Right here. I can feed it.
All right. I will cook again, and I will complete my fizzy water. How you like that, Buyer?
It's fine.
So that's 1 exciting point. I've got 2 more food tokens to place. I'll place a fat and a water and complete my chicken stew for 5 points.
Is Karen still in the chat?
I can't see who's actively in chat.
I'm just wanting to know how many of these recipes she's actually made at home as a sort of investigation for the game. Some
Research. Nice little tax write-off there.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
If Karen's still in chat, I'm sure she'll answer.
So
Me?
I'd love to
Yeah.
get some
I'll work out again.
Again. Look at
I'm
him
gonna
go.
convert this 1 meat into a soccer ball,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna get this water back with my fitness coach, and I'm gonna take that water sport over there, and I'm gonna get 3 points.
Water skiing.
What else? Can I place? I guess I can place a grain. All right.
Is it Pizza Boy's turn?
Yep.
All right, and I can still move this to actions on my own board, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
You can take
Oh.
any available action.
Good news, good news. All right. Are there any... Does this flip over?
Yes.
What is an
Duck
easy
with
recipes?
pears in red
I don't
wine.
know what to do with that.
How would you define an easy recipe? Like a fizzy water?
Yeah, like fizzy water. Okay, I'm just going to move over 3 ingredients and complete this. Have some lovely baked lima beans with Parmesan. That one there. And go up 5 points. Or to 8.
Nice. Okay, that's the end of the round. So, pass the starting player.
There you are.
Reset, buyer, if you'll reset the farmers markets. I'll
Age of
reset
food.
this.
This goes away.
Ooh, cherry soda.
I'm good on recipes now. Thanks.
I mean, I might make a special exception for cherry soda.
Everything in your kitchen will slide down 1 space.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay. 4th round. Did you reset the activities?
I'm working on it.
No, I'm just asking.
Hand picking each of these items for the buffet.
Wow, look at him go.
Yeah, I know. It's a classy place. All right, so we have weightlifting, cross-country skiing, and rollerblading.
Very nice.
Can you flip skiing and weightlifting up, please? Thank you.
And swimming down. There we go.
Yep.
All right. Buyer, or I'm sorry, AJ, you have first choice of assistants.
Ooh, this time I need somebody to help me in the kitchen, so I am thinking, where's it at?
Kitchen assistant is very nice.
Swap recipe for one on the board. Let's do kitchen assistant.
Here we
And
go.
I'll return personal shopper back.
I'll take it.
It's a good one.
Yes, it is a good one.
Let's see.
AJ, your Midwest is showing.
We're still in the Midwest.
I would argue you're more Midwest than the rest of us.
That's true.
Let's see. When I'll take the executive chef. It's just
Oh, we have a
about lots of
question.
cooking stuff.
How are the activity cards different gameplay-wise?
Each one, or
So the activity cards functionally are similar to the recipes, where that instead of putting food from your kitchen to your recipes, you're taking the food that you've already cooked and putting it onto your activities to complete them. But they also have an icon that is for set collection at the end of the game.
which there are 8 different icons.
There's 8 different icons. So the activities themselves play into a set collection aspect of the game, whereas the recipes give you abilities when you have completed them.
Right, and the recipes are into your body, and the activities are out of your body.
Out of your body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great for getting rid of negative. So even as a vegetarian, you could eat a heavy meat diet, but then burn it all off real quick.
Exactly.
Activities are also the only way to get rid of meat from your body.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. I will shop 5 and a 1. Okay, so let's see what we need. We still need more vegetables, and we did not roll vegetables. We need a lot of water.
Round 3.
I still need 3. Well, we've done 3 rounds. We're in the 4th
Sorry,
round.
we're on round 4.
Yeah, we're starting round 4. So, I do need grains. So, I need 1, 2, 3, 4 grains. So, we'll go ahead and take 3 grains. Then, still need more vegetables, but did not roll them. We need 2 sugar. Makes us happy. One more thing. I'm good on my seafood. Could use alcohol, but that's not on that row. Fats and oils, didn't get any of that. Dairy, so we'll take a water. So that is our 6, but I will flip fizzy water. I get to place 2 shopping markers and take any the corresponding goods. So I'm going to go ahead and take 2 more water. And my shopping is done.
Okay. I was going shopping, now I'm thinking about pizza.
Isn't that how it goes?
I was gonna cook, but now I'm thinking about pizza.
Just like real life. Art
Yes.
imitates life.
No, I need a shot. Here, the dice, please. Cool. A 6 and a 4. Good thing you took all the water.
Yeah, how you like that?
I don't.
It's a little dry.
There's one thing of water there, and it's $1 for you.
It's a what?
A
A
dollar.
dollar?
Dollar.
I'm gonna
When
go.
you get married, you get your dowry.
I would like nut, veggie, all from the top 3 in column 4. I'd like the dairy and the water.
Water.
It's from 6. That's 5 tokens, right?
Yep.
And then I will take the sugar from column 4, and then I'll personal shop the dairy, the one directly adjacent to that.
Okay. Well, the store has seen better days. I hope you weren't wanting to shop, AJ.
No. However, I do want to complete some recipes. Is there any super easy ones? Water, sugar, sugar?
This one's not bad. It's a broccoli and cheese soup.
Do I have to do recipes first and then cook, or
You
can
can
I
do
cook
it.
and then?
You can do it in any order.
I guess it doesn't matter, yeah.
Okay.
Although generally speaking, you would. There's no value to doing your recipes second.
Alright, go ahead and complete some buffalo chicken wings. Alright, that gets me 6 victory points.
Look at him go. Here it comes.
Woo! We'll
Alright.
get up to the top.
You done?
Hopefully you guys go shopping soon. Look at this one. No, I'm not going to grab a recipe because there are negative points at the end.
icons decided on the activity cards? That was something that Karen worked out when she did her design
Okay.
work on that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how
The
they're
exact
allocated.
process.
It might just be a simple matter of distribution of icons.
They do appear to lean primarily towards carbs as
Mhm.
the primary thing you burn off, and then
A
the
lot
wild
of them,
icons.
a lot of them require water for sure.
Water, fats, vegetables, and fruits, nuts, and
yeah.
grains.
The activity cards do feature a wild icon, which can be used for anything, which does not show up on recipes and is not a token. So,
Alright, so I'll cook.
generally speaking, most of them are going to be whatever you can get rid of, plus some carbs and maybe some water.
I'll complete the fish tacos. I can still place 1 item for this. Ugh, grains. My paleo body hates it. That is 5, so just make sure 15. Or another 5, 17. So then we've got one more thing to place. I will place some shaved ice. Okay, fire.
I'm going to go to activities. I would like the cross-country skiing, please. And I'll place up to 3 tokens. 1, 2.
So let's see.
This 1, 2,
Are you done?
Yep.
AJ?
I'm also going to go to activities. Gonna steal this lovely swimming one and the weightlifting. Let's see, go ahead and complete ice hockey. And some dairy. So that's 1, 2, and my third one. Go ahead and throw a fat on there. Alright, but these leave. I gain 3 more points. Let's see, 14 to 17. Hello, him.
Here it comes. Well, let's see. I will work out. We'll take rollerblading and rowing machine. And I will add the grain and two fats to the rollerblading and complete it, which is good for 2 points. Alright, fire.
And I'm going to flip this over. When a player shops, flip this to place the shopping marker and take this course.
It's after I pick, but sure.
Oh, okay.
1 and 2. Oh, cool. Actually, that's not terrible. No, that's terrible. Okay, so I'm going to take the grain from the 2 row for $3.
Okay.
God, that's the worst roll. I'll take a fat from the 2. That one's fine. So that's $4. Boy, that's really worse. And then I'll personal shop the vegetable out of AJ's kitchen.
There it is. Very dedicated personal shopper. Crime doesn't even get in the way. What are you doing there? You've got that.
Flip this over. So I can grab a fat. And cover that up.
Definitely doing that next. I will. What have we got down there? I'm gonna go crazy on that. I will cook. And I will complete shaved ice. And all this yummy water and sugar to my body. Delicious. And that's good for 2 points. Alright. And that's it, right? Nobody took pizza? Oh, 8 bars gone.
I'm about to take pizza.
Oh, yeah, you guys each have 1 action left. There's the pizza.
I'm trying to have 2 actions. Did you guys skip over me at some point?
I have taken 1, 2, 3. I've taken 4 actions.
Okay.
What all have you done?
I've cooked, and I've done the workout recipes.
I don't know how you were skipped, but you must have been
sure
skipped.
did
Yeah.
you not
Did you
not
cook twice?
shop?
No, I only cooked.
Oh well, I guess you must have missed an action.
Just
don't-
take 2 actions.
Yeah, we trust you.
Okay.
Asterisk.
It's not like he's gonna win. Yes.
Cool. Alright. Gonna go ahead and cook. Dairy. That. Get off over there. Sugar. And that. And then I go again, or do you go ahead?
No.
Ham's out of actions.
I'm out of actions.
Take all your
Actually,
actions, and then I have the pizza to go action.
I put
Cool.
one too many water and not enough sugar on here because, as you can see, I only have one sugar. So that should be sugar instead of water. That went on shaved ice.
Grab these
So I
two.
have one. Like, I still have sugar in my body, or in my kitchen.
It's because you're cheating.
Not that bad. I didn't take a whole other action.
He's not getting an extra action. He's just.
Are you sure?
I don't know. All right. Are you done, AJ?
Yep.
Okay. Pizza to go is going to turn into. I'm just gonna cook. What do I have? A personal shopper? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna cook. We'll go that veggie, that grain. That'll complete chicken noodle soup for 7 points.
18.
And I can place one more of these. It will be this one here. Okay. That's it for me.
Alright. Pass the starting player. Advance. Clear the store. Oh, at the end, hang on. At the end of the round, I'm going to flip this and put 2 things from the You Choose buffet into my body.
Nice.
Okay. Alright, and then these go away. Reset the recipes.
Let's run back in.
I'll go ahead and continue this.
Just me.
Lot of sugar fish with vegetables at the buffet. Alright.
That's problematic.
And you'll be first, so I'll be the first person to select my assistant. I'll be taking the personal shopper. Alright, AJ, you'll be selecting a assistant, an assistant.
Let's see. I'm gonna go on ahead and grab that fitness coach if he's available.
Alright.
Thank you.
Alright. What do I want to do? It's like the restaurant her.
Oh, it's pizza time.
First? That's a lot of fat.
I'm kind of eyeballing it, to be honest.
I'm actually gonna go here, and I'm gonna substitute that fish for a chicken.
Each of these, so many activities I need to complete.
Better get to work.
Yeah,
Yep.
no time like the present, huh? Alright. I will be... Speaking of activities, they're getting a little thin. Better take some. So, because I'm going to need a place to put all this dairy that's sitting on my recipe, dairy and grain. Yes, indeed.
Cook. I'm just gonna place tokens. AJ, you can go.
All right. I'm gonna work it out. Two. And three. And when you work out, if you complete an activity, you may add 1 water to your body from the supply.
Very nice.
I actually completed 2 that round.
Oh, did everybody move their food in their kitchen one space?
I did.
Well,
Yep.
I did. I'm just checking.
You put me at 24.
No need to guilt me, Byron. I don't feel it. Alright.
Alright. How do you say?
Shut.
Empathy?
It's not really my deal.
How do you say?
1 and a 4. We like that 4 a lot. 1 is okay. Alright, so we are going to need vegetables. So we do not have any in our kitchen. I still need 3. We'll go there, there, and there for 2 of them. Oh, actually I need 4 vegetables. Well, we'll have to deal with that at some time. We do need alcohol as well. We've got 1, so we need 1 more. Ooh. That's good. Oops, what am I doing? Fats and oils. We need several. We can get 1 at regular cost. And then I am going to go ahead and take. I can't really do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could take 1 more of those. 2 more. Take 2 grains. And then use our personal shopper. Still need an extra water. Use it for water. Okay.
Done.
I'm done.
Alright, I'm gonna cook again. I'll put 1 here, completing the butter pecan ice cream for 5 points. I'll put that there, and that there.
5 points, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
Sugar. 2 dairy. 1 nut. AJ?
I'm gonna go to the buffet. Look at all that alcohol. Great stuff to burn off.
Shopping again. Hopefully for the last time in the game. 4 and a 3. That's a solid hit right there. Alright, definitely the 2 vegetables. We do not need any of that. Use one of those. We definitely need the fat. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 fats we need. Ooh. Go ahead and take a fat at 3 and use the personal shopper for all the vegetables are gone. I guess I'll take the personal shopper for another fat. Okay.
Alright. Oh, Byron's turn.
I think I might be 1 action short of being perfect. The ship is not as tight as last week.
Yeah.
Last time we played. Okay. How do I want to do this? If I go See, I don't need any of this. That's a lot of fat. That's a lot of fat. Means 4. I'm gonna go to the farmer's market. I'm going to flip my ice cream to substitute this into a grain. So I'm gonna take a vegetable, a fat, and a grain instead of the nut. Put those in my kitchen. And then that's it for me. AJ?
I'm going to work out. Place 2 alcohols, 2 chickens. I'm not going to grab any new activities.
I'll cook. We'll add that there. And then 2 vegetables. Alright, I'm done.
Alright, my
Pizza?
pizza action?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go join Byron over here. Grab some sugar, some salad, and some water.
What about 3 actions short?
Yeah. Alright, is that it for everyone?
Yeah, advanced
Alright.
foods.
That goes away.
I feel like the recipes are gonna, or the activities are gonna sit.
This is the agent.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I choose second on this. You choose
Yeah,
first.
you can just give me the fitness coach.
Okay.
If it does what I think, yes.
Mine's got to be the kitchen assistant. So we gotta smash through some recipes here. That is where most of my points live. Alright, those resets. What do you think, Buyer? Big number this game? You gonna win? You gonna crush?
I think it'll be tighter than last time. I might get. I don't. AJ, how many activities you have completed?
3, 4, 5.
A set of 5?
Yep.
Yeah, I think AJ and I might actually be pretty close.
Alright, final round.
Oh, I still need to choose my person. Let's see. I'm gonna grab the executive chef if he's still available.
Yep.
Cool. Thank you. All right. Go ahead and open up by cooking. And use my executive chef to replace the salad with a thing of water. Maybe that can move me up 6 victory points.
Okay.
Delicious little pieces.
Does this count as one placement, or is it still
One
2 food
placement,
tokens?
it's 2 food tokens, so yeah, it's 2 of your
Okay.
3 tokens. Are you done?
Yep.
Okay, well, this is an easy round for me right here. Recipes and cook. So, any of these abilities good for me? Yeah, maybe. Definitely. These two. So we'll place 4. So water, alcohol, fats. Complete that for 7. Okay. Fire.
What's out there? Oh boy. It's a lot of sugar. I will cook.
Okay.
I'm gonna complete Brussels sprouts with pecans. I can place 2 more, so that's 1, 2. And I can flip. I think I did that in the wrong order, actually. It's fine. I'll get 3 points, please.
Okay.
Ready, Jay?
Alright. Gonna run up here. Need that salad, need that dairy, and those precious, precious grains.
I'll cook. And place a water, fat, and fat and grain for 13 points. This is where we need to be in Vegetable Town, and Meat Town, and Water Town, and Fat. Oops, about to go a little over on the fat. No such thing as too many vegetables for paleo. Grains are god awful for me. We got 1 action at the end for that nonsense. Okay. Butter.
I will work out. I'll place that there, which is going to complete that. I'll place that there, which will complete that. And I'll use the fitness coach ability to place 2. Put there. So I am going to end up getting, I think it's like 5 points, 3 points.
Sorry.
AJ.
Mine too will be working out. So, I'm gonna grab a salad, take off 2 of these fat boys. Right off there. Yep, we'll work that away. Alright, and Ham, could you be so kind as move me up 4 victory points?
Okay, so let's look at some abilities here. We've got that. So we're definitely going to be doing that. I'm going to cook. the play. So we'll complete that with a water, a vegetable, and that there. So I need to get 3 of these terrible things out of my body in one action. I don't know that that's worth it. Yeah, that is worth it. Okay. I will put this here, flip this to complete a recipe requiring 5 with only 4. Yeah, buyer, I think I'm gonna be off by 2 actions. I really need to get 5 more points. Yep. Alright, go ahead. I really need 2 workout actions.
This is the most disappointing thing ever. I'm gonna snack on fat.
Just straight
That's-
butter.
I'm done.
I'll grab a stick and bite into it.
I'm just gonna grab a frozen stick of butter from the freezer and just nom on it. I'm gonna end up with.
And could you move me at 3 points?
Yeah,
Thank you.
This is probably something insane. Ugh.
that's all good,
That's
good.
4. Oh my god.
That's kind of foregone.
That's fuck that.
Are you done?
Yeah.
This is so bad.
So that is tough.
I think I screwed up in round 2.
Just as you can tell, early errors can haunt you. That's
It-
probably the best I can
Not
do.
managing your assistants well really hurts.
So those are just gonna happen, I think. There's not much I can do. So it's only a 1. We're happy with that. Gets us a set of 3. What are the other options? No, no, definitely no, definitely no. So I could do that and just get 5 more points, which is or 6 more points at the cost of nothing. Yeah, that would cost me points to complete that recipe. Although it's going to cost me 6 to not complete it. And if I go ahead and complete it, it saves me 2, it saves me 3. What's the difference from 3 activities completed? No, I've got to work out. I've got to do it. I mean, there's big negatives living there, even if I can't complete it. Yeah, that's the best of the bad options. I'm gonna work out. Take a sugar. What's that in there? A fat. A vegetable. Complete this for 3 VP. Oh, how I needed at least 1 more action.
You said 3?
Yeah.
Is that it?
My very strict paleo diet seemed to hurt me.
Alright, I am going to work out as my last action. Putting 2 sugars there. And I'll use the bonus placement from the fitness coach to go there and there to complete these 2.
Is that all 8?
No, it's only 7. If my math is right, I'm going to net gain 2 points from my activity set. 6
You
points.
got some hard negatives on you?
4, 5, 6. Grains is going to kill me.
Yeah, same
They will
here.
do that. Yeah? I've probably got like 40 negative. So
Alright. Oh, AJ, you were first, so that's it.
from
right?
like a combined 5 tokens.
Yeah. Nobody went to pizza?
No,
Nobody
so
with
that's
pizza.
it.
Okay.
So we
boy,
can-
oh boy.
So how do we start the point scoring at the end?
So, just start with flip to your
Orange side? Pink
green.
side?
It's reddish. Let's start with our negatives, and then we'll just only go up from there.
So 3.
So for each
11.
food group with the furthest token on a red space, you'll lose that many points. I have 1, which is grains,
2,
at minus 10.
9.
You too?
That's where I was.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so all three of us minus
No, I'm at minus 29 for all of my negatives.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Minus
All of-
29?
Yeah, all of these negatives.
Goodness gracious.
6.
What does that be? So you're starting at 20.
35.
Minus 17 for
I
me.
lose 1 for the food in my kitchen. I lose 0 for the food in my trash. I have my activities and my recipes taken care of. I lose, oh god, 9 points for my incomplete activity and my incomplete recipe. So if you can drop me down 9 more, please. I told you this was bad. Being a vegetarian is not easy.
Well, tell me about it. Like, I had 5 tokens in my body that were like my 1 dairy, my 1 grain, my 1 sugar. That combines for negative 24. So
If I'm are we adding in the positives right now?
no.
After you've done
okay.
all your negatives,
Just the negatives.
Yeah, we're
it's
coming back
minus
to do our
17.
and then we'll come back and do positives.
minus
Okay.
17. Oh,
Yep.
he's-
Hey, buddy.
Look at that.
Tight game.
Okay, so
So
positives.
positives. So go ahead and do all your positives from your player board.
1, 6.
And keep in mind that some of your food groups, it may or may not apply to you, will give you
If they're empty.
points if they're empty.
11.
Well, that's, sorry, correction. You'll always score points if they're empty. It's
Yeah.
either the empty value or if it says at the top 5 VP for 0.
21,
So I get 5, 10,
6, 36 from my body.
Me too. Go ahead and throw me on that same space, buddy.
56. And activities, only a 3 set.
I go up 42.
Wow.
So,
What is that, 55?
55. I have a
Oh.
3 set of activities, which is what? Not
3
much.
set is 5 points.
5 points, I get another 5 points.
Are we jumping ahead?
61.
If you have recipes with end of game scoring,
Oh, I do have
Okay.
this is what you'll score. But now is the time to score those.
Well, let's see. Lose 1 food for each thing in your kitchen. So, Pam, did you
I
already
already
do that?
I threw
Oh,
these
okay.
up here from my final spots. I already did the negatives. I scored out a turn. Very bad developer.
I gain 5 points from this, so I go up to 60.
That's
I'm
right.
rolling
You're down
away.
1 level.
Let's see.
And then I gain 19 from my set of 7 activities. So my final score is 79.
I think I'm gonna have enough bonus points on my completed recipes to cover that.
So,
So for each fish and alcohol, so 1, 2, 3. And then each poultry and grain, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 8 more, 69. That's it. That's all I got.
Well, the streak is alive.
Pretty close.
That was
Whew.
much tighter than last week, or the last time.
Yeah.
what was the last time?
Last time it was me and Mark
Like
at like
around 100 and something.
104 and 105, and then Ham down there at like I
Yeah.
think maybe 69.
It was about
Was
the
it from all
same.
the pizza?
It was. The pizza weighed me down.
Yeah, the pizza had no grains for me. Which
So what is
I
that?
think is
Vegetarian for the win?
Yeah.
Vegetarian.
Very close.
Junk
actually.
food right behind though.
Man, I needed one more action.
Yeah, I was. So I missed my timing. I was one grain short because I got the ice cream where I could have flipped that. Or no, it wasn't the ice cream. It was one that let me place 2 additional tokens when I cook, but I didn't have the grains to get my last recipe completed when
Yeah.
I flipped that because I was one shopping action short of getting the grains I needed,
Yeah,
which then would have let me do
one
all
more-
workout on my last
one
turn.
more workout action for even 3. Even if I didn't complete the activity, literally would have saved me 24 points.
Yeah.
So it was
I
a
was-
24.
I don't think I would have
It
been
was a
at 20,
24 because I could have gotten the sugar, the dairy, and the grain out. So it's like there was 24-point action.
Yeah.
Just
I mean, I would have
barely out
I would
of
have
reach.
had 6 more points had I just been able to do that.
So
In addition to the 11
you know,
points.
I mean
Would've
that's
had 9 points.
that's
for
the
me.
challenge of
15
the
points. It was
of
a
the
15-point swing.
of the restricted
That one
diets. Yeah, mine 24.
Yeah.
And that's not even whether I don't even know if it would have completed an activity,
Yeah.
which would have added a set. I don't even know, but it was at least a 24-point action if I could have had one more.
Yeah, this game is
Why not a fifth
super
action,
tight.
Karen?
Super tight.
Whew. So that was consumption.
Yeah, that's the challenge of the specific diets, right? Like
Yeah.
if you deviate, you can get hurt.
Which do you prefer to play?
I like the asymmetry of the specialty diets. It's
Yeah.
more interesting, shifting demand structure and whatnot.
And do you think first time playing that people should play standard diet or these specialized diets?
I would recommend the standard diets just to familiarize yourselves with it. It's not that it's necessarily more complicated, but you can really get yourself hurt. I mean, as I said, I had 3 tokens accounting for negative 24 points. So, you know, if you get just slightly deviate, you can really get beat up playing with specialty diets. Whereas the standard is going to be a little more forgiving, a little easier to manage if things don't go quite the way you hoped. As long as you don't focus on pizza the whole game.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the game. It was a nice, close game. I don't know how long did that take. About 2 hours is my guess,
Yeah, probably.
with the banter and the play.
We
And
started a little after 1. It's about 90 minutes actually.
yeah, it must have been Mark slowing us down.
Must have been. I think we did more explanation the
Yeah,
first time
that's
too.
true. And do we have any questions?
Not yet, but the stream
chat
will
is
need
still
to
going?
catch up to where we are.
Uh,
It's about a 30-second delay.
Yeah, I was watching that on the screen.
30-second delay just in case the jokes get out of hand.
No, because of our terrible internet.
Our terrible internet. So AJ, it's been a while since you played. You played this as a late stage prototype. What are some of your favorite updates to it?
Well, definitely the graphic design. A lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
stuff is easier to follow. And I mean, Bayer does amazing work. I definitely like that we don't have to place tokens here every time. That was the most fiddly thing. So that really lets you focus more on the gameplay and getting back into the action. I really like that.
Yeah. Systematically it's basically the same, but it just
Yeah,
streamlines
yeah.
the play and speeds things up.
Yeah, I know I'm focusing on things that we've done on the development, and that's because, I mean, the game was already solid from the first
Sure.
time I played it. Not a lot has changed, which
No.
says something to the game.
When Karen sent it to us, it was definitely in very good shape,
Yes.
even from the beginning. So, you know, that's always nice on the developer end to go, oh, well, let's just clean this up a bit. It's really doing well.
It's
So,
such a unique theme. I mean, there's a reason we signed this on. This is our first Euro game, or like more traditional Euro game.
sure,
I should
with
say.
worker placement. And,
Um,
yeah, it's I like the I like the assistance. That's one of my favorite elements of the game. As Bayer mentioned, managing your assistants well. There was one turn in there where he jammed me up with the personal assistant pick.
I think that's the turn where I screwed up.
Oh, so spite, like your cup full of spite, right?
It was either that round or the round after.
Yeah.
Because there was one time where I went to it was the time that I wanted to go shopping and I didn't hit
Anything? I remember
anything
saying
at
terrible
all.
roll.
Yeah, because I wanted to hit the 2 column with all the grains to get everything I needed because I had everything mapped out to complete all my recipes by the end, but it was that die roll that messed me up, and everything else that I wanted was just gone.
Well, and you know, the interesting thing about the die roll in the kitchen is, or on the shopping, you know, some people would argue about the random element that you know puts into the game, but the reality is, is that yes, it is randomness, and you need to be aware of that. And if you try to run too tight a schedule like Bayer did, you can manage that risk. Like I played a pretty risky strategy. I was not planning to do as many activities, and I mean, I only did not complete one of my recipes, and I had like 10 completed recipes.
Yeah, you were
something
going
like
through
that.
the entire recipe book.
You know.
You and Gordon Ramsay are good friends.
Yeah, so, but it just got away from me because the negatives on. I was planning to take the life coach and bomb out some of these activities on the next round, and I was like, I think it was you took it one turn, and I was like, oh, well that's bad.
I regretted taking it that turn. I was actually thinking of
Oh.
fitness coach when I took it.
Oh, well, I can't tell you how happy it makes me that both of you regret taking the one that I needed at the
Well,
time.
I
That's a
didn't
good
get to
feeling.
use it. I didn't have any completed recipes. I thought I could do one, but you guys both ran to that grocery store, and I ended up just sitting down at the Chinese buffet.
Fine.
Yeah, I feel like I may have mistimed my early fitness coach too, because I was trying to set it up so that I was either netting water or being water neutral
Mm-hmm.
by stacking recipes or activities in order to be prepared to be completed. But I ended up only doing like 2 activities the time that I took it, when I really wanted to be doing
Take
3.
full advantage, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I took full advantage of the personal shopper every time I had it, and the kitchen assistant. Those were my 2 big ones. But I needed to sneak a turn or 2 in there with the life coach, so that due to all those extra recipes that I had, I could complete my activities cheaper. But then I started looking at my recipes remaining versus my food in the kitchen towards the end of the game, and I'm like, okay, we got 16 empty slots and 5 actions to go. It's going to be a little thin. So.
Yeah.
Alright, well we don't have any questions, so if you guys have any final thoughts.
Bear in mind, I will be playing the solo game of this at 1 o'clock next Tuesday.
Yep.
So we'll be showing that off, the cleanse diet, and see how I can fare against just the game and the goals. Obviously, the game is still up on Kickstarter.
Yes.
5 days
Despite
in.
what the overlay says, it is live right now.
Despite what the overlay. Yeah, we're going to just pretend that doesn't exist. And we plan to make these Tuesday streams a regular thing, showcasing some of our upcoming games. We've got Papillon coming up next.
2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks is when we'll be starting to show that off with 3D flowers and clip butterflies and garden building from JB Howell.
It's going to be beautiful.
Oh yeah, and be sure to check us out on BGG and subscribe to us and stay abreast of the stuff that's coming up, because we got tons of games coming.
Yep.
So if that's all, I guess we'll see you guys next week.